What's up guys, welcome back. So the gaming world is buzzing with anticipation for the release of the Nintendo Switch 2, and it's not just because of the potential hardware upgrades and new games. The arrival of this new console will mark the beginning of the 10th generation of gaming systems. But what defines a console generation? Some argue it's all about power or features, but history tells us it's about release schedules. Let's dive into why the Nintendo Switch 2 is undoubtedly a 10th generation console. Console generations aren't defined by raw processing power or graphical capabilities. Instead, they follow a timeline dictated by major hardware releases. This framework holds true across the gaming industry, but is particularly evident in Nintendo's history. Let's take a closer look at how Nintendo's consoles align with generational timelines. Third generation was the NES in 1983, fourth generation was the SNES in 1990, fifth generation was the Nintendo 64 in 1996, sixth generation was the GameCube 2001, the seventh generation was the Wii 2006, the eighth generation was the Wii U 2012, and then the ninth generation was the Nintendo Switch 2017. From the NES to the Switch, Nintendo has constantly introduced a new console to align with generational shifts. The timeline demonstrates that the Switch 2, releasing after the Switch, will naturally usher in the 10th generation. Now, some argue that because the Nintendo Switch wasn't as powerful as its contemporaries, like the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, it shouldn't be considered part of the same generation. However, power isn't the deciding factor. Generations are marked by the debut of new consoles and their corresponding libraries, not by how many teraflops they can push. For example, the Wii belonged to the 7th generation alongside the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360, even though it was far less powerful. Similarly, the Nintendo Switch sits firmly in the 9th generation, and its successor, the Nintendo Switch 2, will start the next era. When the Nintendo Switch launched in 2017, it redefined how we think about gaming with its hybrid design. Now the Nintendo Switch 2 is set to build upon that legacy and officially kick off the 10th generation. This new console isn't just a successor, it's a symbol of a new chapter in Nintendo's history. Looking back at Nintendo's generational timeline, the pattern is clear. The 9th generation was the Nintendo Switch, as it was the successor of its 8th generation system, the Wii U. Therefore, the Nintendo Switch 2, the successor to the Nintendo Switch, is a 10th generation system. By following the natural progression of console releases, the Switch 2 will serve as Nintendo's flagship entry into the 10th generation of gaming. While details about the Nintendo Switch 2 remain under wraps, its place in gaming history is already clear. As the first console of the 10th generation, it sets the stage for new innovations in gameplay design and technology. Just as previous generational shifts have brought us groundbreaking experiences, the Switch 2 will undoubtedly continue Nintendo's tradition of pushing boundaries. So, in conclusion, the Nintendo Switch 2 is more than just a new console. It's the start of the 10th generation of gaming. By understanding Nintendo's release schedule and historical context of console generations, it's clear that the Nintendo Switch 2 will mark a new milestone in gaming history. As we prepare for the launch, one thing is certain: Nintendo is once again poised to redefine the way we play. But that's the end of this video guys, thank you very much for watching, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll see you all next time. Bye now.